Hey, what's up, guys? This is Martin here from Ip Kodiak, coming to you once again from beautiful nature here in Poland. It's a beautiful sunshine, and I'm actually wearing a hoodie because it's pretty cold today. I ain't gonna lie. So today I'm about to expose all these money-making gurus, because it kicks the shit out of me when I watch all these gurus who are deceiving you guys. They're manipulating you. They're lying to you, straight up lying to you. Not all of them, but a big portion of them are. And here's why. Because I used to be a sucker for this. I used to fall for all these money-making schemes. It started in 2020, excuse me, when I bought this SMMA course. Okay, I did learn a good amount of stuff about Instagram marketing. I did learn a good amount when it came to growing my account organically, how to post, how to be effective with your content, with your strategy and all these things. It was beneficial. But the biggest problem, or the biggest pet peeve that I have, or that still have with this course, is that the guy who was teaching that course, he was not teaching us how to actually monetize on that one skill. And that's why when you guys see all these ads, especially these money-making ads that are telling you how to, monetize your brand, how to make money online, the best money-making tips for 2024, the best money-making businesses, like, I don't know, I see these ads all the time. How to make money with affiliate marketing, how to make money with SMMA, how to make money with e-commerce, Amazon, FBA, AI automation, how to make money, being a closer and all these things. And a lot of them are lying to you. Most of them. And you're falling for their trap. And the reason why they're lying to you is because a lot of them are not telling you about their actual way of how they actually got rich. They're just selling the system to you guys. But they're not preaching what they teach. Most of them. Like, let's take a look at someone like Andrew Tate, for instance. As much as I like the guy, because I think he's a kick-ass dude, he's helped a lot of people escape from the Matrix for real. He is a little bit of a hypocrite, because his course, like, let's take a look at Hustlers University. The money-making methods that he's teaching in that exact course is not how he got rich. He has all these money-making gurus that are these millionaires, right, who are teaching their own business models to the students in the course. But he's not teaching anything in that course. Like, I don't think you get like direct access to him unless you join the war room. So he's not there. He's not telling you guys how to actually get rich inside the course, which is crazy. It's mind-blowing. And the same thing can be said, well, I'm not going to mention any names here, but there's a lot of them. There's a lot of these SMMA gurus that are teaching you how to make money with, they're telling you that Facebook ads is the best business for 2024. Social media marketing, TikTok agencies, the best business for 2024. Building Shopify stores is the best business for 2024. But they're actually missing the one key ingredient that is very, very important in business. Is that there's a big difference between having a great product and actually knowing how to sell and market that product. Those are completely different things. And I know it because I've gone through this myself. I used to try all these business ideas when I was younger. It started in 2020. My first business was an SMMA business. I was in that business for 2 years. Didn't make that much money with it, to be honest with you guys. I had a language business. I had a copywriting business. I had a website building business. I had an OnlyFans agency. I didn't make any money with it, okay? I ain't gonna lie. I never really liked that business, but I was just watching some guy who was talking, only having an OnlyFans agency is the best business. What else? Oh, by the way, I also had an e-commerce store with my mom. We used to flip used furniture, and it was a good business. It made us a good amount of money in Scandinavia. But the biggest thing that these self-help money-making gurus are not teaching you is that you have to learn sales and marketing. These are very, very important and critical areas when it comes to building a successful business. Because you can have the best product in the world, you can have the best service in the world, but if you don't know how to market yourself properly, you don't know how to sell, you don't know how to build an actual system, then it means nothing. Nothing. And to give you guys a perfect metaphor for this, I read this one book 2 to 3 years ago. It's called The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. It's probably the best business book you guys can read. I highly recommend it. That guy actually, he started his own internet business. He made a lot of money with it. Then he sold his business and he actually bought it back once again after like 6 months, 12 months, and he built it even bigger. He made even more money with it and he sold it for like $50 million. And then he wrote that book. So he's not a hypocrite when it comes to this. And what he's really preaching in that book, and because I'm like, all these things are becoming very clear to me. And I love it. Like, I'm getting like exposed to all this matrix BS when it comes to making money. Is that you need to have leverage. You need to have a system that works for you. That's what he preaches in that book. Because, yeah, sure, you can make a lot of money. Like, you can make a lot of active income. But you also have to learn how to sell while you're sleeping. You have to get organic clients into your business when you're not working. And this is a big, big difference. Because you can be like a banker in New York or in Switzerland. You can make 200, 300 grand a year. But you're working nonstop. And your income is literally capped. Like, sure, you can work more hours. You can have all these bonuses and all these things. But at some point, there's so much time that you have during the day. There's so many hours you can work before you can't really work anymore, like before you're exhausted, right? So you need to have a system. You need to have leverage. This is the most important thing that you guys can have. And this is exactly what I'm doing with my business here, with Whip Cardiac. I'm going to start selling fitness programs, nutrition programs, and some mindset stuff as well, because a lot of people are having problems with this. I'm actually finalizing this whole thing, my website and my products, my offers, and all these, etc. But guys, the best example I can give to you guys when it comes to this is that imagine if you're about to run a 100-meter dash, okay? And you can be the fastest guy in the world. You can be like Usain Bolt, the fastest man on earth. You can have all these amazing fast twitch muscle fibers. You can be ridiculously fit. You can be so explosive. You can work your whole life. Okay? And your opponent, let's say your opponent is a grandma, but she's driving a beat up Volkswagen Golf, an old ass car. And you're about to race her. Who's going to win? She's going to win 100% of the time because she has a system. She has something that works for her, even when she's sleeping. And imagine there's a third guy as well. He's younger than her, but he drives a Porsche. He drives a Porsche 911. And he's going to kick your ass. Both your ass and the grandma's ass. He's going to obliterate you guys. Because he has a better vehicle towards his destination. He has a better vehicle for wealth. And that's why all this money-making advice online, the system, the school system, and the matrix, how it has taught us about money, it's all a scam. Because we've been taught since birth that we have to work for money nonstop. That we have to slave our life for money. That we have to spend our valuable time to make more income. And it's bullshit. The richest people on earth don't do that. The wealthiest people on earth, in the world, they don't do that stuff. They have a system that's in place that is working for them non-stop, in a loop. And I think Warren Buffett said this one time. If you can't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you're never going to be rich. And I believe that he's spot on with this. Because you need to find something that you have no cap to your earnings. Because most of you guys are in the wrong businesses. Like my dad, for instance, as much as I love him, he was in the wrong business his whole life. He was selling car parts. He had like a auto parts store, but he had no leverage in that business. He had one location, okay. He was good at his job. He's a great car mechanic. He's incredible when it comes to like fixing stuff. But he never had that knowledge on how to sell himself properly, how to market his business, how to be an exceptional marketer in his field. That's the biggest problem. Because I can guarantee you there's a lot of people out there who are much less smart than you, people who are straight up dumb, people who aren't as talented as you, who aren't as tall as you, who are less attractive than you. People who are just like, they're nerds, okay? And they're making way more money than you because they know this one thing. They know how to monetize on their following. They know how to build a following, how to build a funnel, and how to actually have their system work for them. So I highly recommend MJ DeMarco's book because he talks a lot about this, on how you should detach your time from money, from your active working time. It's a very important thing because I used to have all these 9-to-5 jobs, and my last 9-to-5 job, which I had back in 2023, even though I was working really hard, I had a skill and I was making good money with it, especially for someone my age. My income was capped. Like, I could not surpass that little cap that I had because I was in the system. I did not have the right vehicle for my money to work for me. Do you see where I'm coming from with this? And this is where all these money-making gurus are straight up deceiving you guys. Because you have to be good at the thing that you're doing. That's one aspect of the spectrum. That's one side of the coin. You have to be very good at what you do. You have to be, it doesn't matter what it is. But then there's the other side of the spectrum. You have to know how to sell yourself, how to market yourself, how to build a following on the internet so that it works for you. Like having a personal brand, being a great marketer is leverage. That's uncapped. Having, like, let's say you have a store. Like, imagine if my dad had 10 automotive stores instead of that just one store. He would have been way richer than what he is right now. Because you need to find something that is going to work for you. And where you need to get in a business where your income is uncapped. Where there's no limit, there's no ceiling to how much you can earn. It's very important. So, you need to be good at something and then find a way to monetize it, which is what I'm going to do now with my fitness. Because I know I'm in great shape myself, and I can help other people with solving their fitness problems and their nutritional problems. That is my gift. I'm very good at this. And you have to find something that you're good at. Something that you're naturally good at. And I know there is something. And you have to find a way to monetize on it. So, I'm going to end the video right here because it's getting really dark. But, guys, just really understand this lesson if you want to get outside the matrix. Find a way where your money can work for you, even when you're sleeping. Find a way to have leverage in what you're doing, where you can have exponential returns on your time. Like my videos, for instance. I'm very active with my videos, especially with my shorts, because I know they're going to work for me, even when I'm sleeping. I can republish them at any time, any moment, on my Facebook, on my Instagram, on my Twitter account. And there's no cap. Do you see where I'm coming from with this? So it's very important, guys. You need to have the right system. And you just need to be really good at something. So, good luck to you guys.